Dear Princess Celestia, I've learned a whole awful lot about being in a community. A community that challenges you to do something different for each and every creation you make. And as you entertain the masses with whatever antics you feel like unleashing upon the world, you're certain to find a group of people who tend to like the same stuff you like.
I'll see you when I see you. After all, we're friends now.
I have gained plenty of game-making tools in the toy box, and thus Disney rewarded us with the 2.0 edition, a brand new box to keep our stuff in, especially the new toys they have in store for us, courtesy of Marvel Enterprises. As the Disney site is tended to, with plenty of fan favorites, there is almost always room to grow in the Disney Infinity universe.
1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
My personal desire for Disney Infinity is that Square Enix develop another Kingdom Hearts side game on it. One which combines it with the kid-friendly Mechtacular Romp Bokurano, with 14 routes sold separately as power discs. A perfect way to lure Pan Senpai into the craze? Just throw an equally Mechtacular Romp and greatest anime ever, Gurren Lagann, and you'll get yourself your order of pizza hook, line, and sinker. And what's executive producer John Vignacchi's wish for Disney Infinity? Captain EO. I think a Disney character that used to be played by the late great Michael Jackson can pretty much render all arguments against Disney Infinity invalid. The point is, we want a whole awful lot from Disney Infinity, because we need Disney to be the hero here. Because let's not fool ourselves, like all the other corporate tools of the world. But guys like Viacom, they are deliberately trying to dumb down the American child, instead of preparing them for the world around them, as children's entertainment should do. I shall now sum up one of the lessons we have to teach through Disney Infinity with one of my favorite lines from the darkest Kingdom Hearts game yet, Birth by Sleep.
Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Look, despite your actions, I know you're one of the good guys here, but the way you delivered that line was just asinine. Of frickin' course evil's always gonna exist, but as long as there's imagination and play left in the world, there will always be freedom fighters just waiting in the wings. Because that's what keeps the multiverse alive. Imagination. Because that's the thing that begets courage.
Your drill is right here. You can't keep wasting time in this place forever. What's that drill of yours meant to do?
By far the biggest enemy of imagination here is Viacom. They deliberately produce schlock to taint the minds of children, gobbling up the first kids network to hypnotize children into being sugar-high retards, and pretty much robbing cable companies by cramming all of their craptacular channels down our throats. Good God, no wonder it's the cheapest media corporation in the world. Or at least the United States of America. I'm gonna come out and say it for ya, Viacom is full of trends. I mean, come on, if you look at anything they produced during the past decade or so, you'd know that everything they do is leading them further and further down their own financial asshole. Why the hell are there people out there who take SpongeBob as seriously as Patchy the Pirate, if not even more than him? Well, maybe it's because of the fact that it's a kids show.
You serious?
Of course, don't you know anything about finance? Kids deserve good storytelling that doesn't talk down to them, that doesn't assume that they don't need an original story or a good script or compelling characters or, dare I say, a sense of fun or anything that speaks to them on a human level.
I wouldn't want them to watch something like this, or The Splinter, or A Pal for Gary or One Course Meal, or any of the other sick, twisted plots that come out of this show. Would you?
I'm completely boned.
And I've made an internet meme!
Kid stuff shouldn't mean that there is no meaning. Kid stuff matters. Saying we're making a kids movie is not a license to slack off. It's accepting a responsibility to try harder, to do your best.
You guys over at Disney, you know the secret. The stories you tell, the characters you meet, the worlds you explore, and the lessons that you teach. They weave us together into to the people we'll be for the rest of our goddamn lives.
When you pop out the womb, you ain't good at nothing.
Let's see you grit those teeth!
What you just heard was animated internet critic and future Disney Infinity customer, Pam Pizza, who shall join other animated internet critic Lava Pasta in describing the ultimate hero whom everyone should look up to. What, did you expect the Superman or something?
Simon started at the bottom as a wimp. Now he's a jerk and everyone loves him. You think he's a failure because he goes home to Starla at night? He didn't succeed just because he believed in himself. That only gave him the aspiration to try, fail, see what he messed up on, and try again.
Forget Superman. Simon the Digger is the real example for what humanity should strive towards. Simon is the kind of person I want to be like. He's an artist, a voice of reason, and he's humble enough to know that with all the power he wields, he's only human. No matter what's in my way, I won't stop. Once I'm done through, it means that I've won!
From childhood to old age, the audience witnesses Simon develop confidence and his independence from Kamina.
Not my bro. I'm me! Simon the Digger!
Not just that, but from the start, Simon in his depressed state still had purpose in his own and other people's lives.
We always had dreams of the future when we were little kids, even though our ideals for the future don't match up with the future we know today. But there's this major formula to Disney. Wanna know what that is? It's madness, and plenty of it. You know, you're only given a little spark of madness. Walt had it, and he never lost it. Unlike the modern media moguls of today. You guys put effort into everything you do to tell stories that you'd enjoy, and when you're done with it, you take your story to the box office to see if everyone would enjoy it.
You're both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
That's why Disney has become family to us. That's how I know Disney stands for quality storytelling. That's why I know Disney's our last hope in entertainment, and how I know Viacom is straight up evil.
Viacom Evil Incorporated!
One of the fun things about playing is making up stories.
The ability to just do whatever, whenever.
Imagination is art. Art! Whether you create a rich and beautiful world, or if you create a modern Marvel character. Imagination fuels whatever crazy ideas we may have in our noggins. Avalanche Software worked non-stop to make this dream a reality, as evidenced by this early prototype, and that one little spark grew into Avalanche Software's biggest success story.
I think playing equals creativity, and creativity is play. It's one and the same. I think that's what Infinity gives you, is the ability to be creative in a way that no one's ever seen before.
Why write for children?
I don't write for children.
You don't?
No, I write. And somebody says, that's for children.
These are the lessons Disney Infinity needs to teach today's children. Just wishing for your destiny to change ain't gonna change nothing. Whether it be a corporate future or an age of the machines that awaits us in the future. If you keep practicing on your craft, there's nowhere to go but up! Sure, there's always going to be evil in this world, but as long as there's imagination still standing, we don't give a shit. Kick logic out and do the impossible. Because hey, doing so is actually kinda fun. Because that's the way Team Dai-Guren rolls, baby. No matter how bad life treats ya, life's all about bettering yourself and bettering mankind. Because children are the future!
Did you just throw a banana at me? Yes!
Just cue up the row of groats already, won't ya?
How can this be? Where are you drawing all of this power from?
We evolve beyond the person we were a minute before. Little by little, we advance a bit further with each turn. That's how a drill works.
We humans used to have somebody much greater than us. For his sake alone, we'll keep on moving forward.
Mark my words. This drill will open a hole in the universe. And that hole will be a path for those behind us.
the dreams of those who have fallen, the hopes of those who will follow.
The fickle hand of fate holds no power over them.
Those two sets of dreams weave together into a double helix, drilling a path towards tomorrow.
There were 15 of us. Just 15 kids in way in over their heads. But in actuality, we were part of something greater! A legend that will shatter the bounds of destiny! We're quite different at first glance, but in actuality, we were drawn together as a single whole! A single cause!
And that's Tengen Toppa! That's Gurren Lagann! My drill is the drill that creates the heavens!
Row, row, fight the power! Row, row, fight the power! Monkey play in the jungle, robot work in the factory. They will have a giant rumble. Monkey versus robot. Monkey versus robot. Monkey hate technology, robot hate the monkey. They will fight eternally. Monkey versus robot. Monkey versus robot. Monkey mates in the jungle, robot replicate in factory. They both love their mother. Why must they hate each other? Why can't we all get along? Would that be oh so wrong? Why can't we all love each other? Monkey and a robot brother. Monkey versus robot. Monkey versus robot. Monkey, R-O-B-O-T, robot. M-O-N-K-E-Y, monkey. R-O-B-O-T, robot. M-O-N-K-E-Y,
Girls, get up! Mojo Jojo just snuck into a movie theater without paying.
We're on it, Professor. Okay, we keep flying, we never head back, we never talk about this again.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And so, once again, the day is saved, thanks to Billy, Mandy, and Grim.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you are conformist. And be sure to click on my other videos. See you next season!